Hey y'all, today I'm going to be doing a video showing off my makeup collection. I have two sort of main containers, I guess, for my makeup. This tray has the things that I am more likely to reach for, and then this bag has like some extras that I use less frequently. So I'll go ahead and start, and I'm just gonna kind of ramble a little bit about the things that I have, where I got them, etc. So I'm gonna start with these little powder puffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in different sizes, and they are wonderful. You just slip it on like that and then press the powder in like that. These are from Eco Tools, and then these are, I don't remember, I got them at Marshall's, I think. They're unbranded, and yeah, I really like using those with my powders. I also have this sandalwood fan that was a gift from my daughter's father. I use that to help dry things that need to be dried quickly. I have these eyebrow razors, just these black unbranded ones, and then this cinema roll one, which is really cute. Those I use to trim my eyebrows, but sometimes I'll also use them to trim bangs or hair or something like that. This is the Tatcha Silk Powder. I've had this for a long time and I love using it. It has a really nice, like, pearlescence to it for a powder. I think that's really lovely. I have some hair clips, and I just use these to pin my hair back while I'm doing my makeup. This is a miniature size of the MAC Stack Black Mascara. I really enjoy buying these like miniature size makeup items because I like to try new things, and I find that they do last quite a while. I wear makeup most days, but definitely not every day. So yeah, I like to buy the mini size. Sometimes I'll find like a holy grail item and I'll make it last forever, and then eventually I'll cave in and buy like a full size. But I find it's nice to try new products and just get the miniature sizes. This is a concealer that I've had for a long time. It's the ColourPop Pretty Fresh, and you can't even see anything on the label anymore. That's how long I've had it. I don't wear concealer very often, unless I'm just looking extra tired that day. This is what I use as a foundation. It's the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydration. It's basically just a tinted moisturizer, and it's in the shade Fair/Pale. And I really enjoy this product. Honestly, I feel like it compares to like the Tarte Amazonian Clay tinted moisturizer, and it's just way more affordable, so I prefer that one. This is my all-time favorite blush. It's the NARS Orgasm, and it is a miniature size, and as you can see, I use it all the time. And I am saving that very last little bit of it. And this is one of those miniature items that I will probably eventually cave and just get a full size. This is an eyelash glue. I don't do lashes very often at all, so I'm really not sure why I put it in my tray here, but that's okay. Just very basic, simple eyelash glue. This is the Tartlet palette by Tarte. And it's just some very neutral shades here. Mattes and one shimmer. And it's really pretty. I don't wear eyeshadow super often either, but when I do, this is usually what I'll reach for. Or at least it's one of the ones. This is a MAC Bullet lipstick in the shade Lovers Only. And it's this really pretty, like, berry red color. I really like this one a lot. I really also enjoy the packaging for MAC's Bullet lipsticks. I just really think it's a very sleek and chic design. Next is this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I am obsessed with this packaging. It's very Art Deco. This is the shade Pillow Talk. And it's a very beautiful neutral shade. I feel like it's one of those where it's like my lips, but better. Yeah. I love Charlotte Tilbury's lip products and the setting spray. It's just so expensive that I have not picked any up lately. This is the ColourPop blush sticks in the shade Mini Me. And I love this blush. It's very creamy and it blends out beautifully in my opinion. And it's this really pretty pink shade. It's a very bright pink blush. I like to put a little bit on my Cupid's bow and then at the very bottom of my lower lip to make them look like naturally a little bit fuller. Just a little tip. This is an e.l.f. black liquid liner. Nothing fancy, nothing special, just, the very basics. This is my lip lingerie lip liner stain from NYX in the shade Cuff Me. I have been loving this a lot lately. I think the tip of it is very interesting. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it works really well and I do really like this shade. Let's see if there's anything hiding here. Oh yeah, this is an Essence lip pencil, or not lip pencil, eye pencil. It's just black. I say lip pencil because sometimes I do use it for black lipsticks as a lip pencil. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. It's the Too Faced Heartcore lipstick in the shade Sweet Tea. I have admittedly had this for way too long, but I still love it. This is what it looks like. This is the color. It's got a cute little heart in the center there. The packaging is everything. I really like the shade. So, yeah. High praises to that one. This is the Tartelette Flirt palette. Very, very pretty neutrals and shimmers here. I mainly really just like the shimmers here, but I also have to use the neutrals quite a bit. I think this is a really cute bite-sized palette, and I enjoy it a lot. Travels very well. This is an LA Colors lipstick from Dollar Tree in the shade Dusty Rose. It's a very, very bright pink, and it is very frosty as well. I've really been enjoying pink frosty lipsticks, so it's an affordable option, and it's really cute. This is a NYX, what is it? Line Loud lip pencil in the shade On a Mission, and it's just a red lip pencil. I'll use it with the MAC Lovers Only whenever I feel like a bold red lip look. This is the Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade dark pink frost, and this lately has been my go-to. It's just a really pretty dark pink with like a gold shimmer shift. I find it's very flattering on me, so I've been wearing it frequently. And this is another Wet n Wild lipstick. Y'all, these are literally like $1. I mean, even at like Walgreens, it's super affordable. I cannot recommend these enough. They wear really well, and this one is like, it's called Pink Ice, and it's a pink with like a silver shift. It's very stunning. I haven't used this one as much as the dark pink frost because I feel like it's not quite as flattering on me, but I still love it. This is my e.l.f. brow gel in the shade Deep Brown. Very simple brow gel, little spoolie applicator. I usually will just gel my eyebrows down and call it a day, but sometimes I do like to fill them in a little bit, make them look a little darker, thicker, or like enhance the shape a little bit. So for that, I will use the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen, and it's very liquidy, but yeah, I'm finding it really works for brows, especially because it has that really fine tip, and so you can do very hair-like strokes with it very easily. This is my favorite lip liner ever, Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Pillow Talk, and as you can see, I definitely get my use of it. This was a full size at some point. I like to save this one for special occasions as well and just use the more affordable ones. Although for a while I was using Lip Cheat daily, and that's why it's so tiny now. This is the Park Ave Princess face palette from Tarte, and it is a bronzer, blush, and highlighter palette. And I really enjoy the highlighter and the blush in that one. And then this is an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. I don't use it too often, but mainly in the fall time when I do a lot of heavy goth looks, I will use that palette. I do like doing heavy goth makeup in the fall and winter time. And for that, I will use this Urban Decay All Nighter matte setting spray because I really enjoy matte goth looks. I do trad goth and a lot of romantic goth makeup in the fall and winter. But for spring and summer and like work during the winter and all that, I've been using this Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray from e.l.f. I think it's supposed to be a dupe for the Milk Makeup Setting Spray, but I have never used that one, so I can't really compare. I've used the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish airbrush setting spray, and I am obsessed with it. I just really can't afford it right now, so that's a really good affordable alternative. So that was everything in my tray. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back and then move on to what's in the bag. There's not a particular rhyme or reason to how I put everything away all the time, other than I just feel like doing it a specific way. I really like to have these laying down on the bottom because they're flat and they fit nicely like that, and then bigger items like that, and then the rest I can kind of just collect in like general area that it'll fit. That's kind of how I choose to organize this. It makes it easy to just grab what I need, put it on my face, and then go do whatever I need to do for the day. Okay, actually, I'm going to show my brushes first. These are my brushes. I just washed them. These are Eco Tools brushes and Tarte brushes. The Tarte brushes were gifted to me, and the Eco brushes I bought on my own. But they're just very nice and clean now. So I thought I'd just show them off. Do some camera brushing with the big one, and then some camera brushing with the tiny one. And then I have these Morphe brushes, and this is the first set of Morphe brushes I ever bought. It came in this like little travel case. This is not part of the Morphe set. I don't know why I left it in there. I feel like they're very nice brushes, and I would definitely buy more of them. I really enjoy using this set. You got a big fluffy here, big fluff, And then little fluff. They're just very dense, and I feel like they work really well. I get the hype. Okay, now I'm going to show you what's in the makeup bag. First is this palette, and it says Road Tripping. It's by Cara Beauty. I believe I got this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. But the main reason I keep it around is these foil shades here. Those are just gorgeous. Honestly, all of these colors are really gorgeous, and I really enjoy this palette. I just don't wear it very often because I don't feel like it's necessarily the most flattering on me. I don't know. This is just a little moisturizer that I can keep for travel, mainly because I have a giant bottle of it that I use on the daily. This is an Ulta Beauty palette, Mini Moods, and it's this purple one, and I like this because of the vibrant shades it has. I don't wear a lot of these colors very often, so that's why it's not in my everyday bag or tray, but I do think they're very pretty, and I like experimenting with vibrant, bold colors in the spring and summertime. This is a Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers contour palette. I use this a lot in the fall and winter for my goth makeup looks. I find that the contour shade is the perfect cool gray, and the white, obviously, very good for the white base. And for the white base, I have this LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mixing Pigment, and I will usually just mix this in with whatever pale foundation I'm using. I don't like to use it just by itself because it gets really patchy, but if you mix it into a carrier like a foundation that's already super pale, it still gives you that same really good like white base for a goth look, especially once you put the white powder over it. This is a shadow stick from ColourPop in the shade, I believe, Starlight. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit. I just don't typically reach for it anymore. Oh, it's the shade Socialite. There we go. I just don't use it a lot anymore. I have other things that I use. This is a Maracuja Oil Juicy Lip Plump from Tarte, and it's just a lip gloss. As you can see, I am almost out, so I don't wear it too often anymore. I've just been using other products lately. This is one that I use a lot in the fall and winter. It's from the Twilight ColourPop collab, and it's in the shade Bells, and it's just a lip oil, a red, like a deep red lip oil, so it goes really well for those deep red looks when I do like a romantic goth look, and I like a deep blood red lip. This is a black lipstick from Spirit Halloween. The quality is not great. The black lipstick that I usually use for my trad goth looks is actually in my car right now, and I'm not gonna go get it. But I got this just to try it out. I like it when I do a more romantic look and I want to do like a black instead of a red, and it's a little sheer. It's satiny, it's not very matte. So that's kind of what I got that for. This is a eyeliner in this pretty like shimmery pink shade that I would use on my waterline for a bit, but I've just not been doing that lately, so I kind of put it in this bag because I don't want to get rid of it yet, but I just don't use it too often. This is another Tarte lipstick, and in the shade Rosé. I've had this for a long time. I love this shade. I'm just not the biggest fan of this formula, but I kept it because I do like to use it for occasions. Then I have this ColourPop lip and cheek tint. I think it's really cute. It's a heart. It's very much like a balm. I like it on the cheeks, but not so much my lips. I feel like that bright pink just kind of washes me out a bit. This is a little sample size I got from Juvia's place. It's a very shimmery, foily liquid eyeshadow. I love putting this over red shadows. It just makes it so stunning. This is the About Face Fluid Matte Eye Paint. And it's really good for trad goth looks in my opinion. I love using it. It's in the shade Art of Darkness. This is a ColourPop highlighter from the Twilight collection. It has this really pretty pink shift. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it's a very icy pink, purpley kind of highlighter in the shade Meadow. And then this is the Sushi Glow Bloody Lip Tint in the shade Lovesick. This is their like OG packaging. It's really cute, really pretty. It's this deep blood red shade, and I am obsessed with it. I don't know if you can tell, but my knuckles say Lovesick, so it's like obviously that's the shade I have to get. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and it's, I believe, a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Primer. I really like this one. Don't use it very often. Again, most of this stuff I use like in the spring and summer, or I'm sorry, in the fall and winter. Not really everyday stuff. But then some of this I don't use it as much, like this shadow stick from Tarte. I like them. I don't want to get rid of them, but I just don't reach for them as much as I used to. So this side is the shadow, and this side is an eyeliner. And the formula is really nice and everything. I like them. I just, for some reason, don't reach for them anymore. This is a Ulta Beauty cream eyeshadow stick, and it's just white. And I was using this on my my waterline as well. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean. Pretty self-explanatory. I think I'm actually going to put this in my daily tray. Because I've been really enjoying black liner on the waterline lately. This is another About Face Fluid Matte Eye Paint in the shade This is another About Face Fluid Matte Eye Paint. It's in the shade Scream of Consciousness. It's this gorgeous bright red color. I love it for romantic goth looks. This is also from the ColourPop Twilight collection. It is a liquid eyeliner in the shade Vampire, and it is super red and glittery, and I really enjoy it. Again, for more romantic goth, trad goth looks. This is a sample size of the NYX Duck Plump lip gloss. This lip gloss in particular is very thick, a little sticky, but the plumping effect is unreal. I don't use this a lot on purpose because I want to save it for very special occasions when I just want my lips to look extra juicy. Maybe someday I'll buy a full size if they still make it. This is a Charlotte Tilbury lip collagen lip bath or something. Not a huge fan of this gloss, but I can keep it just because I like the packaging. I think it's really cute. This is the Ioni 2-in-1 lash glue and eyeliner. This is amazing for when I do my trad goth looks. This, because it's a glue and an eyeliner, it does not smear or smudge much at all. But since I don't, do those looks often or wear lashes very often, I just keep it in that bag. This is another one of the Tarte shadow sticks with the eyeliner. Another ColourPop highlighter. This one is a more icy shift to it. I definitely, as you can tell, don't use it as much as I use the other one. This is another one of those Essence eye pencils. As you can tell by the other one, I have used it a lot. This is an NYX HD finishing powder. It's just a nice translucent powder. I use this primarily in the fall and winter for my goth looks. What a surprise. Here's another eyebrow razor. Honestly, these are just kind of floating around my collection, which maybe isn't the most sanitary thing, now that I think about it. This is a sample size of a Bare Minerals blush and bronzer cream duo. I don't know, but I really do enjoy this. I don't use it much in the winter and fall as I do in the spring and summer. So I think I'm just gonna move it to my daily tray for now. Another Tarte eyeshadow stick. Very pretty gold color. the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the white shade. I bet you could never guess that I use this a lot in the fall and winter for my goth looks. Looks like we just have a couple more items in here. This is an e.l.f. lip balm in this vanilla frosting scent. Squeeze Me lip balm. It's really cute and tiny. I don't know why it's in there. I guess I just don't use it a lot. And then this is a Tatcha lip jelly mask. The Kissu lip mask. It's like a peach jelly. It's really nice. I use it very sparingly because it's a very expensive product. But as you can see, I definitely use it. I really enjoy Tatcha products. I think they're just really nice. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and put all of this back in the bag now too. Okay. Well, that was my makeup collection. I hope this video was able to relax you or bore you to sleep. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.